Hi everyone! Today I want to show you how to set up a Hoopla account for the first time. If you've already set up Hoopla with your Scholar card or your personal library card, you can skip this tutorial. Hoopla is a digital library that you can access with your San Francisco Public Library card. Every SFUSD student gets a Scholar card through SFPL, the public library. First, you need to find your Scholar card number. If you know how to get into your email, you can just go straight to your email. If you don't, follow these steps. You can log into Clever and find Google Classroom. Click that, and it's going to take you to your Google Classroom. Instead of clicking on your classroom, you're going to click in the upper right-hand corner at what I like to call the waffle. It looks like 9 little dots. That's going to pull up all of the Google apps. You want to find the one that says Gmail. That's your email. It looks like an envelope. Click that and it's going to take you to your email. Now, you might have a lot of emails and it might be hard to find the one that has your library card number in it. So what I suggest is going to the top of the page where it says Search Mail and typing in Back to School. And then push enter. That's going to bring up an email that looks like this. This is from the San Francisco Public Library, and it says Back to School with San Francisco Public Library. You know it's the right one because it has star-eyed emoji and a green check mark. Click on that, and you're going to see an email that looks a bit like this. It'll have a library card, and it will have your Scholar card number. That number is really important. That's your library card number. You want to write down your Scholar card number. Then it's time to sign up for a Hoopla account. You can skip everything else that's in the San Francisco Public Library email right now. It has a lot more information that you can just skip for right now. Instead, you're going to go to the top of your screen and open a new tab by clicking the plus button that's right next to your email at the top of your screen. When you click that, you're going to type in hoopladigital.com, and it's spelled there on the screen, hoopladigital.com, and click enter. That's going to take you to Hoopla's website. You're going to see a button in the middle that says Get Started Today. And it's a blue button, and you're going to click that. Get Started Today. Now you're going to need to put in your SFUSD email 2 times. You're going to put in the whole email, including @s.sfusd.edu at the end of your email. Then you're going to make a Hoopla password. It is really important that you remember this password. Right now, if you forget this password, we're not going to be able to get you a new password for a little while. So you really want to make sure that you remember this password. You might want to use your Gmail password so that you remember it. Then you're going to type in San Francisco Public Library. You'll see it pop up and you want to click San Francisco Public Library. It should turn blue when you click it. And then you're going to click Next. You're going to enter your library card number, the one that you wrote down from your email, and click Sign Me Up. Now, that's all that you need to do to sign up for Hoopla. You're done. You can click Done. One thing that you should know is just like the public library, this site includes content intended for adults, which may not be suitable for all users. Use Kids mode for a restricted browsing experience. So you're going to want to click on that Kids tab. Now, on to finding books, the best part. You can search for books directly on Hoopla. If you know the name of a book that you're looking for, you can type it in. For example, I typed in Pete the Cat because I love Pete the Cat books. And all these books showed up, even more that I can't show on the screen. There's 2 types of books. There's an ebook, and it says there, It has a little book symbol and it says ebook. And there's also an audiobook. An ebook shows you the pages and you read them. An audiobook does not show you the pages, but you can listen to the book. The tricky thing about searching for books directly on Hoopla is that you have to have the spelling exactly right. Even if you just have one letter wrong, it'll tell you that they don't have that book. So what I like to do is get a recommendation. So you're going to go to your school library website. Your teacher has the link. It's going to look like one of these. Then you're going to scroll down on the home page to Hoopla book recommendation lists. And you're going to click on one of the lists. There's K-5 recommendations in English, K-5 recommendations in Spanish, and middle school recommendations. Then you're going to click on a list that looks interesting to you. So these each look like just one book, but actually when you click on it, it's going to take you to another list. So if I click on Read Along Roundup, it's going to take me to a whole list of books that are read to me. Then I can choose one from there. So maybe I click on Last Stop on Market Street. So I'm going to choose a book from the list. When I click on it, it's going to take me directly to that book on Hoopla. Then you click Borrow, and you can read it right then. Most books you have 21 days to read. For books that are read to you, you have 3 days. And Hoopla also has movies that you can check out with your family, and those I think you have 3 days for too. I hope that this helped you get set up with Hoopla. If you have any questions, I can help you. And happy reading!